All right, guys, we're recording, we're ready, we're live. Welcome to Offside on Outta Bounds.
Yay!
You guys didn't know I had that, right?
The applause song like you need a little work though. It's so in the
I have things in the back there, man. You didn't know that. I have things.
Yes.
You see when I paused just now, when I went just now, that's what I was doing. I had my applause crowd ready and go. Anyway, welcome to Offside on Outta Bounds. This is the first episode where two delinquents try to educate a guy about the beautiful game. No objection to that? That's what we're about?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's how we roll. That's how we rolling. Let's go. Hit it.
I just like to know. I just want to know I am not a delinquent. You know?
So wait, if it anyway, yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm Rich. I am a diehard Liverpool fan, as you saw in the intro, and with me is the most optimistic Barcelona fan ever. What's your name? Trinicule?
Trinicule.
You gotta explain that to me.
That's the Spanish name for Barca fans. That's what Barca fans from Barcelona call themselves. And I'm the Trinicule. Right?
You from Robert Hill?
Right, Robert Hill, but I'm from Trinidad and I'm Sakule.
Okay. Trinicule. And who I think would be a fan favorite going forward, Yankee Boy. What's up, Yankee Boy?
What? I cannot believe in 50 years of life I'm responding to Yankee Boy, but here we go.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
You have to, because remember, I have the remove button. If you don't answer, I kick you out.
Listen, I'm telling you, AEW is on right now. I can finish up watching my Dallas Cowboys documentary by now. Episode 1 was really good. Did y'all watch it?
Not yet.
No.
You gotta watch it.
No.
So the government name is Lamar. All right, y'all. What's up, LAMAR? I am not a Liverpool fan. I am not a Barcelona fan, but I am equally much a Yankee fan, just the same. So much so, I'm going to share this right quick to the Yankee fans that are out there. I was a fan when Andy Hawkins pitched a no-hitter and lost.
Who the hell is that?
Yankee fans know that pain.
He's not talking to us.
I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to my Yankee. I was a fan when Don Mattingly almost got suspended because he didn't want to get a haircut that they based that Simpsons episode off of. Mattingly cut those sideburns. I was a fan for that. And I was a fan when Mel Hall used to bring a saber-toothed tiger into the locker room, because technically there was nothing in writing that said that you can't bring a saber-toothed tiger into the locker room. And then he started hooking up with a 15-year-old girl that he met in the crowd. And then
Okay. We can't
it didn't happen to me, but that's how far back I go. I'm just saying.
We can't get canceled on the first episode, man. That ain't gonna be right.
Mel, he in prison though.
It's not even 5 minutes.
5 minutes we're about to get canceled, man. What the hell? So anyway, yeah. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be having some nice discussions, some friendly banter on the beautiful game, about the beautiful game, interacting with fans of all sports. All genres are covered. All sports are covered. It doesn't matter what team you support. We here. We want to create that nice space that's just exclusive to the fans, where we don't have to talk only about the football. We don't only have to talk about the sport in itself, but everything surrounding the sport is what we're going to be dealing with, right? So before we get started, we have a couple guests we want to bring on. Well, not guests. Well, the first one is we have, as you can tell, we may be skirting the cancel boundaries on a regular basis.
I don't think that's a canceled conversation, but go ahead.
Well, I'm not saying, but we may need some legal help. So we don't have any money. So we decided we're going to look for a lawyer. The lawyer we found doesn't have a law degree. Actually, she got her law degree from watching Law and Order and Snapped and Court TV. She watches a lot of Court TV. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's Mom. Hey, Mom.
I
I
still need my retainer fee. We have to discuss that. Never mind, you guys don't have any money. I still need to discuss retainer fee.
Oh, I know where she's going with it. I guess.
Everybody's okay with that?
But she's not a lawyer.
It's okay. It's okay, but you're gonna need my advice. I will charge half price, but we have to discuss.
half of nothing is still nothing, you know.
Yeah, just proceed. Just so you. That's a sidebar. This is gonna be a sidebar discussion. Go ahead.
What you doing?
Me? I'm
right
here. I'm in the kitchen. I was having a drink because you guys killed me with all these things and I had no idea what you were talking
I had
about.
no idea that you were on. I think they set me up. Anything I said that
And
sounded
you
like me.
person.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yes, he was cussing. He was cussing up at
He was cussing. Yes.
and his mother was listening.
I feel like that might have been Kevon. I just want to say.
Oh, yeah. Well, you have Kev on. Kev, come and say hi to Andy. Kev is our engineer. What's up, Kev?
I mean, this is
I'm only here to
a
say
very
hi
big
to my
production.
beautiful aunt. That's it.
We had the same birthday. That's it. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Hi, everyone. My name is Kevon. I plan on not being much on this camera.
Me neither.
Now you guys get to see my face, but I'm trying to help this show production run as beautiful as it started.
I find people disowning me, I ain't dealing with that too much.
I just
Don't mess around with that too much. So, Mom, occasionally we'll be seeking some legal advice on some matters. I think that may lead to some cancellation. So we'll be calling on you from time to time just to say hi. I don't know about the retainer fee, but yeah, that's just gonna be it. So
Okay. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. It's not for free. I'm your mama, but it ain't for free. Okay?
All right.
Wow, okay.
I'm real talk.
Again, Kev, you see this, right, Kev? Okay.
I see it.
Good night.
All right, bye. Later.
Bye, Ma.
Kev, we kicking you out too, boss. You go and
All
make
right,
sure we sounding good and everything.
You guys have a good show. Sounding good so far.
I think
All
see, that's what we pay him the big bucks.
All right.
So wait, they just admit we paying him and we not paying Grandma.
She didn't hear that.
She go on.
She gone. She was off the stage already. Oh wait, she's still backstage, right? Now,
Yep, there you go. See
the
that?
one thing would be, let's see how she get it out of here, because she don't know how to get off the stage.
She's probably gonna be there for the entire show.
Yo, yes, she might be here for the entire show. Yo, the one thing I didn't do was record, like when I was getting out to set up for some blooper reels. Yo, that was the funniest thing ever. Wait, no, don't put this here. Wait, but I ain't seeing you full. Wait, Richard, what?
And Sarah was on too, right?
Well, but Sarah knows about it. But so all right, Mom, hold on. I'm gonna kick Mom off. Right? Kick her out of the studio. Right? She's talking to me, but she can't hear me. She can't hear me yet. So anyway, guys. So yeah. So we in the first week. Season just got started. First week. I mean, it's been a good first weekend, right? What do you say?
Well, at least for me, my team came out 3-0 winners. Wasn't the best performance, but the people who I wanted to scored, and we got 3 points. Most important. So I good pretty well.
Yeah.
I good.
Well, we had a good. Liverpool, of course, had the first game. We had a good a run with it. It wasn't without controversy, of course, because you would expect, like at this time, so early in the season, like VAR will behave. For 2 seasons, Lama, VAR is our video assistant. We call it VAR, video assistant referee. And for the past 2 years, they had some bad. We had 2 bad years.
Wait, put a pin on that. VA. The name is VA.
VAR.
VAR.
And yeah.
VAR is like the universal instant replay system
for
that
football.
y'all use across the league.
Essentially.
Across the league, but every country, every league runs it differently.
What does it stand for?
video assistant referee.
Okay. Is it like a drone?
No, it actually runs the same like MLB.
Or NBA. Think about NBA.
Or NBA, yeah. You have the guy. Well, baseball is the guys in New York, right?
Right.
Right. But each stadium will have their own person, their own setup there at the ground, at the ground itself. Now, so I mean, most other countries, Jordan, let me know if you agree, they have gotten it correct, right? There is no controversy because you go into the video, and the video can't lie, except in England.
Yes and no. This is also occurring in Spain as well. It's not as perfect as you might think. It's different. I think it's the same system but different issues in each country.
Listen, VAR had 2 bad years in England. The past 2 seasons was really bad. We had that the Diaz goal with Liverpool. You had that, and that whole year was bad. Arsenal got messed up. Then last year was a mess. So you think first game of the season, everything will be all right. At least we'll get to the first game. 13 minutes into the first game of the season, VAR gets it wrong. This handball. 13 minutes. Didn't even wait till halftime. Blatant handball. You saw, what's his name, going, like hitting the ball with his hand, and referee didn't call it. And they went to VAR, VAR didn't see it. And the way it looks like they had bad decisions every day. Well, I wouldn't say bad decisions, but controversial decisions every day. Because Saturday, we go to this one. Jordy, you saw this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of agree with it though.
Yeah.
I agree with the call. What do you
think? I guess like it's soft to me. What?
I thought the fall would have been for the push. Lamar, you see the guy in the circle, right?
So I was about to ask, what was the call?
So he is standing. He was standing closer to the right of the guy in blue.
Okay.
Right. What happened was, just as the ball is about to kick, he moved to his right, pushed the guy, created a space there, and homeboy scored from there.
Through that space that he created.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Pretty smart.
Right. But of course they flagged it and they disallowed the goal. Now I thought the goal was disallowed for the push. It wasn't disallowed for the push. There's a rule that says you have to be 1 meter away from the wall at the time the free kick happens. Right? So when he moved in that direction, at the time the ball was hit, he was less than 1 meter away from the wall.
How would they know? Stop. How would they know this?
You don't even understand, Uncle Monty, how they just find ways to irritate you. They just find ways.
Was this a legit? Richard, say that again. Say that one more time. What was the rule now?
So the 4 guys in blue to the left.
Yes.
To the left, right. They form what is a wall, right? They call it a wall.
Mm-hmm.
And the rule was about 2 years ago that rule came in, Jordy, last year.
Mm-hmm.
So an opposing player cannot be more than less than 1 meter away from the wall, right? So you have to stand a distance away. Now, at least a meter away, right? Now, as he moved into the wall, at the time the ball was struck,
he broke that meter distance.
Yes.
Wow.
They found that in the replay room.
Wow. That you soccer folks in your vision. Holy shit!
Um,
Like,
and then
you were able to. Wow.
that was Saturday. Sunday, this foul, Man U Arsenal. I don't know how they didn't call this. VAR looked at it and said, wasn't a foul in the penalty box. Would have been a penalty. The game could have ended 1-1. And then, all right, you think it's done? We go to Sunday. No, that was Sunday. We go to Monday.
Oh, I didn't
Is
see
what
this
was
one.
judged? Or the
No, I didn't
handball?
see
Yeah, the handball for Leeds to get the penalty to score.
Oh,
Yeah. He could move. And to me, the replay looked like it struck him higher up on his arm.
mhm.
But the guys in the studio looked at it and yeah. So VAR didn't fail to disappoint for the entire weekend. I think they made sure at least we had one a day so far. We'll see what happens on Friday. So that's it. Transfer market. Transfer market is what's exciting right now. Actually, we have some. I think this is like the craziest transfer market that we have ever seen.
It's crazy
Yeah,
for everybody.
yeah.
We were on the bad end of some deals.
Who Barca?
Let me give you just a small breakdown of La Liga, right? So La Liga, the Spanish league, right? And there's two main teams there. There's 20 teams, but the two biggest teams, FC Barcelona and Real Madrid. Now Real Madrid is seen as the team of the elite. That was the team. That's the team from the capital, team of the elite,
We have,
team of the.
Jody, we have to accept that we hate them, but they don't see.
No,
They're the dogs. They're the dogs. Yeah, like,
no, I need to explain it in the context of Spain, not Europe and Spain. This is the team of the elite, team of the capital. This was when the dictatorship was in charge. This was the team of the dictatorship, so they have that connotation.
Okay.
And then Barcelona is a team from what is known as Catalonia.
Yep.
They are like a province in Spain that kind of autonomous. They want to seek their own independence from Spain, but they're still part of Spain. And Barcelona is part of that region, Catalonia. So it's a Catalan team. And both sides politically are always against each other. Catalonia is usually against Spain, as I said, because of the need for the want for independence.
Mm-hmm.
So during the dictatorship era, they were oppressed. They couldn't speak their language. They had to conform to what the dictatorship wanted, and so there was always fighting against each other during that period. So those are the two big teams, right? Now there are other teams from all over Spain, but those are the two main teams. During this transfer window, Barcelona tried to get a player from another team called Athletic Club. They are from another region called the Basque Country. They tried to get a player called Nico Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, Barcelona is not run well. I'll go into that another time. I will probably later on if we have time. They're not run well. We don't have money to spend like most other big European clubs.
like Liverpool.
So we went to this player.
Oh yeah, wait. So y'all
Yeah,
just giving name. So y'all just giving credit.
Yes.
Yes.
Y'all
No,
good
this is
because you
it's so
want- yeah,
funny
good.
because we're like one of the worst run teams off the pitch, but on the football field, like top 3 in the world.
Yeah.
Like we just getting it done on the field, but off the field, horrible.
Got
horrible.
it. I got that connection.
So
Okay, I got
we
that.
tried to get this player. We tried to get him last year. In fact, when we tried to get him last year, the finances weren't looking too good. It didn't look like he would have been. We could have bought him, but after you buy a player, you have to register the player, and that's a whole other aspect that we can't do well because we have no
need
money.
to have a real nice, lengthy conversation about. I guess we're going to do it a little bit now, but the idea of the transfer seasons and buying your contract and
Yeah.
Yeah.
That-
You have no clue how crazy that is compared. No,
No, yes,
like,
sir.
you guys have some stuff, but we crazy.
we got Rule
And-
9. But go ahead.
But so and La Liga has a system in place similar to the end. Well, most Americans sports where it have a wage cap. Most other leagues don't operate under that, but we do. So basically, we only allow to spend a certain amount on wages and other things based on the amount of money that we bring in. We had a lot of debt, as I said earlier on. So we had a lot of debt that wasn't really offshot by the revenue that we were bringing.
So your budget.
Anyway, going back to the Nico Williams, we went to we tried to get the player last year.
So wait, who made the decision to say
it's horrible?
It's horrible. Too much? Whose decision was this?
The president of La Liga. The president of La Liga.
Okay, so the president said
he decided like, okay, Ole overdoing it. Ole not. I don't like what Ole doing to Ole finances. Figure it out. I'm not gonna make it easy for Ole. Figure it out. Sell some players, sell some assets, do something. I'm not gonna help Ole. Ole figure it out. So we tried to get the player last year. He didn't want to come because it didn't look. We could have purchased him, but we could not. We may not have been able to register him, and he didn't like that because if you're not registered, you can't play. You can't play at all.
So what does it take to register someone that they just couldn't register him? Like just register.
Sorry.
What does it take to register a player that they couldn't do it? You know, like if he said you can register me, I can't play. So like, is registering someone that hard? So
think about it. Like right now we operating under something called the 1 to 4 rule. So basically, if we make $100 million, we can only spend 25 million from that.
Yeah, motherfuckers on welfare.
Yeah. So we could have the cash, we could have the money to spend, but because of that restriction that we have right now, because of how bad our finances are, we can't really spend how much we want, even if we have the money. So we could have purchased him, but we could not register him based on that wage cap and whatever.
Okay.
So last year he decided no, he doesn't want to come. We went on to have an amazing year, really great year, just missing out on winning it all by a little We could have won everything. He comes back to us this year and like, you know what? I want to play with you guys this time. I don't mind about any issues with finances. I think you guys will figure it out. I want to come to you guys. Right? We were not going in for him. We was like, we can't get him. He don't want to come. He's there, wherever. We're looking at other players. He came to us. It's like, okay, well, now we had to find a way. He was worth $62 million. Now, some player contracts have something called a release clause. If you pay their release clause, you don't have to negotiate with their club. So if I want you as a player, if let's say you and the Yankees and the Red Sox want you, the Red Sox will be like, what's your release clause? If your release clause is $62 million, they don't need to talk to the Yankees. They can talk to you.
Like,
talk to you. Pay
to speak to them.
Yeah, so you pay. Sorry?
What you call it?
If we want to talk to, like, Yankees do this with the players in Japan. So, like, if you all want to talk to Matsui, it's going to cost you like $20 million just to talk to him. Like, is that the same thing that you're saying?
No.
Not even talk. Like, I could just take you. So basically, I'm going to talk to you directly. And if you decide, okay, I want to come to you, I'm going to give you $62 million that you then pay to the club to break your contract. Essentially, that's what you're doing. So you break your contract, and then you could come sign with us. Whatever we decide to pay you, that's our business. We basically paid to break your contract with your home club.
That's how Suge Knight got Tupac out of jail. You just explained to me Death Row Records. Yeah, niggas. Is this not Suge?
Come to Row.
Whatever. I mean,
come to Death Row. All up in the video.
Up in Ossining, New York, came to see him out, signed out his shit on the toilet paper. Was like, he signed with that fro. We're good. I got you. You got your contract. Good.
Yeah, I think I have a point there. That's what it is. Yeah.
It does. So, all right. Let's
sure.
back where I reach. So, right, he said he wants to come to us, so we're trying to find a way to pay him now, to get him to us, and not only do that, also find a way to register. We haven't paid anything to his home club, the club that he's from. They are upset because we publicly said we're gonna pay his release clause. They're upset because they want to keep their player. So they go to the president of La Liga and say, yo, can they do this? Now, what we're doing is not illegal. What they're asking is, do they have the finances to do this? Can they do this? I need to add another caveat. Remember, I told you that the two biggest clubs, Real Madrid and Barcelona, they're eternal rivals.
Yes.
President of La Liga is an open Real Madrid fan. He says I am a Real Madrid fan openly. That is like, it's fine. He is okay. He can be the most unbiased Real Madrid fan in the world, apparently, because how do you head an organization and proclaim, well, I am a Real Madrid fan? So
Richard,
that's there.
Yo,
when Giuliani was mayor, who was Giuliani rooting for in the Subway Series?
Yankees.
Like unabashedly, right?
But
You
that's
think he was
different.
really rooting for
But you
the
see,
Mets?
no, but you see, it's
He's the
different.
mayor of New York.
But
This
Brett,
is like
it's-
the
it's
president
like
of the MLB.
Like who's the commissioner of baseball now?
Rob Manfred.
Whoever he is, is, although he comes from a franchise, so I mean you will be like sympathetic to your franchise, but you running the league.
You don't openly come out and say, I'm a Yankee fan and I would like to see them do well and what. You don't say that.
First of all, if I'm Barcelona, I'm not taking that player back that he wants to come back. You didn't want me then, don't want me now. That's number one.
That was the original stance. No, that was our original stance. We said,
going down that road kind of tough because remember, Salah turned us down once. That's a conversation. When he came back,
to go in the direction. Now, only when we winning did you find your way back here? Okay,
yeah, basically. But he's that good of a player that if he comes, you had to be like, okay, you had to consider.
You have to consider. You're gonna take last.
Wait, well, so no, actually, he was actually going to come for less than he was actually getting that we had given him the year before. He was accepting less. He was willing to come. Now, after I told you for less. The club, Athletic Club, that the name of their club, the club that he's with right now is Athletic Club. They were upset. They went to La Liga, went to the president and like, can Barcelona do this? Do they have the finances? He goes on to leak Barcelona's private financial information to them, right? To them, basically showing them like, no, but right now, currently Barcelona cannot register him even if they pay for him. So they go to their player and they tell him, yo,
Lamar, come to death row.
Death row East, fool.
That's true. Yeah.
So they go back to their player and they say, yo, you sure you want to go there? Their finances not looking good enough.
That's a bad mix. That dude cannot come. Somebody has to save him from himself. Don't go to that team.
We were. So think of it, this was Friday.
If y'all really care about football, y'all wouldn't let that man come play for your team. How about that? As a fan.
Let me tell you how it ends. So Friday that happens, right? The talk around because there's always a bunch of rumors and the club feeds information to journalists and whatnot that they want out. So the information was that was the Friday. The information was that the Monday or sometime during the following week that they were going to pay it. Saturday night, randomly, 11 something in the night, the Athletic Club just posts a video. Like, what video is this? We watch a video. And during this period, I also need to mention that the Athletic Club fans, the player that we wanted, their fans were upset with him because he is a homegrown talent. He comes from the academy. He comes all the way up, and they upset that he wants to leave to come to us. So they have murals of him all over the city. They were defacing the murals. They broke into his. They destroyed the windows on his vehicle. They were upset.
Is his club from Spain too?
Yes. This is also Spanish.
Black guy.
Yeah, and he's black.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
Black guy for Spain.
They were upset. They were upset.
Wait, you said that makes sense?
No, I said that might change the story a little bit.
Oh, they said that makes sense.
You ain't tell me Tyrone. Like that might change things.
You could say they hated him. They said, "We don't want you here anymore." Yada yada yada. So the Athletic Club drops the video, and you just see some figure in a hoodie by one of the mirrors that they face, and they go on to write something on the hoodie, something about Athletic Club, like "I love Athletic Club" or whatever the case is.
So he's gone.
Then
he's done with them. He's done. He's gone.
The video cuts, and it's him. It's the player Nico Williams. He takes off the hoodie and he's like, "I love Athletic Club. I just signed a 10-year contract with them." You're like, what the hell? What the hell?
So was it all a swerve all along? Was it all
we were played for a better contract. We were played. He played. We were played. He got a 10-year contract, right, with more money.
He used y'all for leverage.
Yes.
Go back to his other.
Yes.
He used y'all for leverage.
Yes.
Holy shit.
So we were caught there. After we said, "We don't want to go back for you. You left us last year. Don't come back." We're like, "No, come, please. I want to come with you all. Please. I hate you. I just want to carry that I hate you right now. Right? I needed to get this off my chest."
That's funny as I like that.
Yes. So that was one of our biggest, but that was our transfer saga basically that left us the laughing stock of the world for. Well, I mean, it was for a few days, but it looked bad.
It didn't look bad. It didn't look good. I agree that because they were. I mean, like for him on that team is prime. It would have been a prime move for him to go to that team. And like, I don't know if he played them for a better contract. I think they just used the situation. I think he genuinely wanted to come.
But you see that part about Athletic Club going to La Liga and getting that, like, they basically scam. They basically scam like, "Yo, you sure you want to go there? You sure you want to go there and not play football? Look at these finances. They don't know what they're doing." And he's like, "You know what? This is home. I love it here. Give me more money. I'll stay. I'll stay, guys. I'll stay."
So we'll talk about. I mean, the basic thing about the transfers, Lamar, the basic difference is like you have a lot more trades of players in all sports, in all those sports. Football, it doesn't work like that. European football doesn't work like that. Like, player will become a free agent and he moves, or you buy out a contract. Basically, that's what it is. And situations where they don't buy out a contract, player will try to force himself out of a contract.
Right.
Like like what's happening right now with a couple players right now. Like they'll just sit and make things messy that the team in the end has to say, yeah, we gotta sell him. So, but that's a whole nother piece. But that I mean, that piece was a real frustrating piece, and I even it didn't happen to my team, and I was like, holy shit, he did that, yo. He did that to them.
And that was just one of the issues that we had over this. I have another one for you, but I don't know if we had time to. Are we okay? We'll see how it goes.
The violin music I have ain't going so far. We only have one time to play violin music. So
that was brilliant. That was good.
So here what we gonna do now, Lamar.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, not Lamar, Yankee Boy.
Lamar. Party people, it's Lamar. Go ahead.
Yankee Boy. So what you're gonna get to experience for the first time is a season, a full EPL season. Yep. I mean, when we talk, we always talk about specific games, specific tournaments, and that kind of stuff. But you're gonna hear now what a full season is like from beginning to end. What you should be expecting for what we're gonna be talking about, right? So I work with Dave. Dave and I sat together and we put this together for you.
Shout out to Dave.
Yeah, shout out to Dave. For people who don't know, Dave is this contact we have who works in Chat GPT.
Yes.
We just got things on the inside, and Dave works with us, and so we just know people. Yeah, Dave and
that's our producer.
That's our other producer.
Yeah, Dave is one of the other producers. Yes, so
Dave deserves a soundbite when we say
new segment.
Hey, look at that little baby
Yankee Boys football intro.
Yeah, I did that right. See,
hey,
That's horrible.
They said I look like Millie. They said Millie looked like me.
Yo, you look. Yo, Joy, you don't look like Millie.
He does.
No, me.
He does actually.
Yeah, you look like Millie.
Yeah.
I do have a picture of Millie. I'll pull it up next time. But
Millie,
let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it the right way.
Yankee Boys football.
All right, cool.
I don't know how we do that.
I should bring a pen and paper. Hold up. Let me pull up my notes.
Yes, actually, you need to take notes. You need to take notes on this.
Crazy. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Jody, you.
All right. So we're breaking it down by the two leagues that you'll be probably focused on the most in England and Spain, right? So in England, there are 4 levels because we needed to understand that the levels are important because in football, there's relegation.
Wrong slide. You ain't watching the screen. You're watching the screen. Wrong slide.
No, it's in England Major League.
Work PD and just screenshot the photo.
Yeah, I had a thing. Yeah, go ahead.
Right?
Correct. My bad. My glasses wasn't working. Go ahead.
So think of it this way. You know how in the NBA, or I don't know if they do it in all American sports, but you know how
they do it in all.
You purposely bomb to get better draft picks.
Yes.
There's no better draft picks in football. There's no bombing to get better draft picks. In the league there are 20 teams. Mm-hmm. If you are in the bottom 3, you go to at the end of the season you're in the bottom 3, you go to a level below. And it's that for all at all levels. So the top 3.
I'm in the bottom 3 of the Premier League.
Right.
I go to a level 0.
No, you go to the EFL Championship.
I go to the EFL Championship, so I'm going.
Which is a league below, so the quality is a bit below the Premier League.
So in my baseball
money.
head, I'm comparing the Premier League to the majors, and I'm going to compare EFL. This was not assigned, y'all. This was not arranged. I'm going to compare EFL to AAA. That's AAA baseball.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. So think of it like if you in the bottom 3 of the MLB table, at the end you go to the AAA.
Okay. So
and
right now
the top 3 in the AAA.
Go ahead.
The top 3 in the AAA would then go on to the MLB.
Ooh, wait a minute now. Let's process this. All right. So right now the crappiest teams in baseball, I think the 3 worst are 1, Chicago, the White Sox. 2, Arizona, I don't think is doing so hot. And 3, I can't remember. I'm not going to say Kansas City. Oakland ain't doing so well either. All right, so those 3. If they're the 3 worst,
right?
They go down
at the end of the season.
At the end of the season, end of September, early October, they go down to AAA ball.
Right.
And then the 3 best in AAA ball
will come up. Scranton,
Pawtucket. See, that's my baseball. Scranton, Pawtucket, and I forget the Buffalo. Buffalo has on the Bisons. Those 3 now are playing Major League Baseball.
Yes.
Woo, and that's every year.
Every year.
There's no benefit to bombing. You need to perform, you need to stay up or be promoted.
The terminology they use, Jordan, is tank.
Tank, right? That's what I was trying to tank.
Yeah, so tank. You can't tank in the season is to your detriment.
Yeah. So and there's no draft picks either. There's no draft to get players. You have to enter the transfer market just like everybody else, and you're going against teams like, let's say you're a team that is mid-table or at the lower end of the table in the Premier League. You're going up against teams in the market that have millions more than you, hundreds of millions more than you, and you in that same act with them.
So the three from the Championship League who come up to the Premier, they've been always a step below, which means that their revenue is low.
Yeah, but
Right.
they know that they're in the Premier League, they get more money. So there's a benefit to moving up. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a benefit to being in the Premier League and staying in the Premier League. You get more money. So because of the Premier League has the most money in all of Europe because of the TV rights deal that they have with Sky Sports and whatnot. So probably all Premier League clubs could spend better than all the other clubs in around Europe because of that TV revenue deal that they have.
And
so the only difference I would say that Spain has that England doesn't have is, you know how like in the NBA it has the G League.
Yes.
And you would see the G League as the tier right below the NBA in that you would send players there like who you want to develop and whatnot. Most teams in Spain have what we call a B side. So that's a side that performs in so like how La Liga is the top league, they would also have another side that plays in La Liga 2 that would be considered their B side. So Barca has, it used to be Barca B, it's called Barca Athletic now. Real Madrid has a Real Madrid B, Athletic Club has Athletic Club B. So these are clubs that are right below the level of the top division, but they can't play in the top division because the parent club, if you want to call it that, is already there. So what most clubs do is that they send their youth or players that they want to develop, they send them to those feeder teams, and they develop there, and then they could be promoted to the to La Liga and whatnot as needed.
Look, you see, they gotta get a
England,
break because they're
there's no break.
We don't know.
In England, there's no break.
They play Boxing Day, New Year's. 2 days they don't play. Christmas Day and New Year's Eve.
Only
2 days we don't play. The entire period of, actually that's the most intense period, the Christmas period. The most intense period is that
all
time.
I'm seeing is so many parallels with what the NFL is doing. Everybody playing on Christmas, and you play Christmas Eve, and the Christmas holiday season is your biggest active part. You know, that's what I hear there.
So did the England competitions now?
What the fuck? I ain't got time for all this. Excuse me.
But one of the cool things about the Premier League and our leagues is that's the biggest competition, right? We could know the winner before the final day.
Okay.
So think about like the Super Bowl. You only know the winner in NFL on the Super Bowl.
Yep.
You know the winner in NBA who wins 4 games first. But it's only at that time you know the winner. For us in the Premier League in all the leagues, we could know who the winner is before the last day.
Yeah.
If you go,
okay.
if you the further you go, the closer you get to the final day without knowing a winner, the more exciting the season is.
Yeah. Like when a team is like up and above all the other teams in the league, they could win the season with like 8 games to go.
8 games to go,
meaning that they already won and they still have to play 8 more games because that's what they have to do. Yeah,
because you have to play out the season.
You have to play out the season. You have to play it out.
So that's like winning the division in baseball, but you have to play out the games even though you won the division.
Right. But you still now have to go play.
You still have to do a playoffs, and they have no playoffs.
You still have to do your playoffs.
Yeah,
so
but no, when you win the division, when you win the division, you can win the division with like 15 games left.
Right.
But
you could still not win.
You can still not win the
division. You haven't won.
You're still right. You could still not be the winner at the end of the season because you have to play. You still have to play knockout.
Then you got to get into the playoffs, and then you play the playoffs. So all you really won was your division.
Right.
So there's no division. There's no playoffs in the Premier League. Once you win your division, if you want to call it that means you win the tournament.
You win everything.
Okay.
You win everything. So you just need to win the division essentially.
Yeah, we're gonna need a Venn diagram with some charts.
Don't worry about that. We'll talk to Dave. Dave could do that. I'll see what Dave can give you with that.
I haven't drawn a Venn diagram stuff in years. I can do that. Premier League teams. Okay, who the hell are these teams? Arsenal.
Most of these teams are what we're going to be talking about. This and La Liga will be basically the teams we're going to be talking about.
Oh, for sure.
So for some teams, making the top league like La Liga or making the Ep.1, like that's a huge deal. Like that's a celebration. That's a deal, right?
Yes,
it's huge. It's huge. So, like just to be there for one season gives them so much money, especially for the smaller clubs that make our way there. It gives them so much money to just to be able to function a little better than they may have been able to before. So they try everything to get there.
So how it's done in the English league, in the AFL, the championship, the one level below. So how they do it is the top two teams automatically go up. Why? So in the EPL, the bottom three automatically go down. In the championship, the top two teams go up automatically, and then the other four teams go in a playoff. So 3 will play 6, 4 will play 5, and a home and away, and the winner plays one game in Wembley. It's like they play one game. That game is called the richest football game in the world.
Wow.
Because of the revenue that winning team is going to get.
Yeah.
So you win that division, and then you go up into the EPL, and is how much money in TV rights, whatever. But so that game is the single richest game. The richest game. So it's a big deal. When you go up there, oh yeah, you were the big dogs. You were the big dogs.
Obviously, there was nothing. I mean, in U.S. sports that resembles that. Nothing.
Because you don't have a relegation system.
Nah.
I think it would benefit because it would stop teams from doing what they do. Well, I mean, I don't know how it would work in the US because of the whole draft, because we don't have that. Whole draft. I still have to wrap my head around it.
That whole change has to take, because while we have a farm system, you do the draft, you go through college and you draft a player, and the weaker teams get the best players. Like, no, you scout a guy. I was telling somebody about it the other day. My guy, we were watching where the kids play baseball.
The baseball field, the diamond.
Little League.
Okay.
I was telling him, like, okay, if baseball was run like football, the Yankees would identify the Little League player, bring that Little League player into the Yankee farm system from about 8, 9, 10 years old. Messi was with Barcelona since he's been 11 or 12 years old. Right?
I've heard that, yeah.
That's how long you start. And you live with that team, you go to school, you play with them, you stay with them. And as you progress, either you could make it or you can't make it, or another team come and gets you. So you're part of that system, right? So there's no draft or whatever that will bring you to a team or anything like that.
What do you think about, because this is, I mean, they do this and I'm going to say with basketball, because
I'm ending this. Yeah.
It's not uncommon for an 11-year-old to be scouted by an AAU club, or a 10-year-old to be scouted by a high school prep academy, or even in tennis, and everybody sleeps on tennis. They act like they don't be grooming these tennis players since they were 5.
But it's not a team sport, though. The difference is not a team sport. Tennis is not a team sport. That's the big difference.
But the idea, though, that like they'll identify you so young and then bring you into just bring you into, and there has to be a cutoff, though. Like you said, Freddie Adu, I remember, was 14 and he was playing pro ball.
Yeah, right. So Freddie Adu was a unique case. You know Freddie Adu already? Any name Freddie Adu?
Nah.
Freddie Adu was a 14-year-old from, I think he was originally from Ghana, but he came as he was a prodigy. But at 14 years he started to play in the MLS, and he was taking on. No, he was playing in like the lower division, and he was playing against these big guys, and he was doing really well, right? But remember, look who he was playing against, not top level. Nike offered him. He got a $1 million endorsement with Nike at 14 years old. So he was the future of American football. But he was playing with adults who were not the best. And then they had the MLS and they kept him. They wanted to keep him here. So they chased the money and they kept him here. At the same time, who wanted him? I think Man U wanted him. I think, don't quote me wrong, I think Barcelona, a few European teams wanted him to go into their farm system. He was the same age as Messi. So he would have been in the farm system with Messi, but you ain't getting paid.
Yeah.
So, and then he was playing a game with these big guys. They have the highlight reels and stuff. Freddie was looking good. But then the pressure, and then he wasn't fully prepared as a player, as these young guns would have been. So he fell by the wayside really quick.
When
he could have, he couldn't last. And I think he's still playing, but he's been to, like, I ain't gonna lie, boss, at least 10 different teams. He went to Portugal. He wasn't in the Portuguese first division.
I know it.
And then he went all over. Like the last place he ended up was, I think, was at a club in Brazil, some small club in Brazil. But like he didn't go through the system. So that's what we identify these guys from young, and what they do, they put them in the academy early. So when as a 16-year-old, you make it as a professional. When I say make it as a professional, like you make a first team, you had to be really, really good to make that team. Freddie wasn't there yet. He wasn't close to being there.
You know who is there?
You want to show you the picture?
You know who's there? Let me just tell you about a great player, Uncle Monty. This is see this player here? This guy is called Lamine Yamal. You want to know how old he is?
Was he 16?
He's 18 years old. You want to know when he started playing with the senior Barcelona side?
16?
15 years old. That's when he started playing with us.
Where he from?
He's
Brazil?
been there. No, he's from Spain. He's from Spain. Yeah. And he is amazing. He is quite possibly the best player in the world right now at 18.
Yeah, I would say.
Would you say that, Richard? Would you agree to that?
I can't knock that. I can't knock that.
I mean, like, if you want, there's arguments, but like when you see him play and what he does right now, he is the next big superstar in
what you have to take into consideration with him is he's not just doing it with Barcelona. He's doing it. Yeah. He's a starter with the Spanish national team. So
and he's already won with them.
He was really right, and Spain ain't no joke team. Spain is they're probably one of the top 5 teams in the world right now, and he is starting with them. So you can't go wrong with him. You can't go wrong with him. Yeah, I wouldn't argue with that at all. Yeah.
So what probably Freddie Adu was supposed to be, and people hoping. Yeah. He actually is right now, and he has been getting better by the year. He's just been improving, and he is now at the stage of being 18. He is like looked at as the most talented person in the Barcelona squad. And this is not as I was telling you before, this is a Barcelona squad that is doing everything right on the field, and he is the most talented on the field right now. When you watch them play, he's the guy like when we need something to happen, we look into 18-year-old to get that. And
they just ain't got no credit.
Say that again?
They ain't got no credit. They just ain't got no credit.
Hey, I can't knock it. Maybe
there should be a t-shirt. As Barcelona the credit score. Hashtag what's your ¿Cuál es tu crédito? ¿Cuál es tu crédito?
Yeah, so I strongly believe that he would be pretty soon known as the he he's the heir.
Yeah, as of right
He-
now, he is the
he-
next big superstar in football. Like, there's no one right now you could say, oh, that's going to be like light. Like, and it's not just about the football. He's also he knows he's as good as he is, and he lets you know. So like he walks with that air. He outside with that air about him. He's cocky when you hear him talking like press conferences. He's very well. You would say confident, bordering on arrogance, because he knows he's as good as he is, and everyone knows as well. So
it ain't boring now. That dude, yeah, it's like these youths nowadays. No, it's like shit. But you see, the thing about it is this, right? Like long ago, these kids were humble. Like when they make it, they will check themselves and stuff like that, and they will follow the hierarchy.
Yep.
Not these kids, yo. Nah, dude. They letting you know that I'm big time now. I like how he talks trash with Real Madrid.
yeah,
And he tells Real Madrid guys like, yo, you guys can't talk to me until you beat me. You telling that to the biggest club in the world.
yeah.
You guys
That's
can't
like
talk to me.
caveat. Real Madrid is considered the biggest club in the world in terms of football. They are the biggest club, but their eternal rival is Barcelona. And last year in one of our best seasons in recent years, we played Real Madrid 4 times and we beat them all 4 times convincingly. And trust me, that like how the culture is in Spain with these two teams, one loss is enough for crisis. So like in most of these other football, most of these other sports in in the US, you expected to lose some games. You're not expected to lose. Stop. Okay, guys, this is part of the chaos that comes in Offside and Outta Bounds.
Yeah.
This is a $3
Don't
million
let it
studio,
be
but
that.
we have technical difficulties. It's still horrible. It's still horrible.
It's ladies and gentlemen, it's my first Sony engineer set, so we apologize in advance for the technical difficulties. While he's muted, myself and his son, my nephew, we basically are going to control the floor in the meantime. And
while he figures it out. So
yeah,
as I was telling you,
but we were wrapping up the season.
With the young player Lamine Yamal, we played Real Madrid 4 times. We won all 4 times, and as I told you, like one loss is crisis mode for both clubs. You cannot lose any game. So, and once they literally have like newspapers that are dedicated solely to the club. So in Spain, there's 2 newspapers called Mundo Deportivo and I think it's Sport. Those are 2 newspapers that FC Barcelona. Your audio is still horrible. They solely report on FC Barcelona, so they report anything. They need news every day, so they report on news every day. So when there's a loss, there's a big crisis, and everyone's like, "Hey, what's going on? The team in crisis. They lost this game. Is the coach good enough?" Like one loss. That's how it is. So imagine your eternal rivals beating you 4 times, and not just beating you 4 times, and winning the trophies that you were competing for as well. So all the competitions that you saw there, that the 4 competitions that Barcelona could possibly be in, 3 of those we won. Only one of them we missed out by a But the good thing about the 3 that we won it on Real Madrid's head. So we beat them in the Copa del Rey. We beat them in the final. In the Super Copa de España, that is the Spanish Super Cup, we beat them in the final as well. And then in La Liga, you play a home and away game. We beat them in both the home and away game in La Liga. So, we were on cloud nine. We were on cloud nine. And Lamine Yamal was very cocky with it. He was like, I told my teammates, all right, you're back. You're here. I told my teammates like they could score once, they score twice, they score 2 times, we score 3 times, they can't beat us. And he's that kind of cocky, and I love it. But yes, Rich, you're back. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was.
I don't know how that was.
So that was God's sign to wrap this bad boy up.
Yeah.
God said, y'all getting a little too comfy.
So
We just rattle your cage a little bit.
We're moving along quick, right? So we're not moving along quick. So this season is an interesting one, as most seasons, but we have some things that we're looking out for this time around. Like in England, we want to see Liverpool has spent a ton of money on some high profile players. So we want to see what comes out of that. Arsenal, we want to see how much they continue being Arsenal. Remember,
when are we going to talk about how much Arsenal sucks?
Next episode. Don't worry. It's after one game. We can't talk much yet.
That's what I'm saying. Like when, and I ain't scared. I'll take the heat.
So what? Remember, as we say, you are who you are.
You are until you're not. You are who you are until you're not.
Until you're not. So Arsenal is going to. That's coming. Don't worry about that. Right. So you have that. We're interested in seeing who's staying up, because over the past 2-3 seasons, pretty much the same teams that got promoted got relegated same season right after.
Yeah.
I think Sunderland's going to stay up.
Mm-hmm.
I have that feeling Sunderland's going to stay up. I think they have the infrastructure in place to be able to do that. What else? Of course, La Liga.
Momentarily. Can I interrupt you momentarily?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. What do you want?
We talked earlier about the Yankees and about the dog days of August. Did we not have this conversation?
Yes, we did.
About August?
Yes.
August, they find a way to craft the bed. Yes. While you were giving me my notes, I'm taking a peek every once in a while at the game. And I see 3-0 Yankees against Tampa, who, by the way, is having their stadium renovated because they had a bad hurricane last year. So they're using the Yankees minor league ballpark as their home stadium.
So they're pretty much playing in a home stadium for the Yankees.
Right. It's a home game, right? Anyway, but here's the point. I'm listening to y'all. We're going back and forth. I see 3-0 Yankees. Okay. I see 3-1 Yankees. Okay. And then I see top of the 10th inning, 3-3 Yankees. They blew the lead in the 9th inning again. The closer blows the lead. I'm like, right around the time the whole meltdown started.
I think you need to play the violin music for him there.
Now it says 6-3 Yankees. So they got back, and I don't know how they got back that lead, but they did something. So no, I need some. That's not violin. That's more like guitar, heavy metal rage music. Like,
they found their way back. They found their way back.
No,
I'm just saying, Richard. I had to get that out there. That's all. That is not violin music. That is Rage Against the Machine music. Fix that shit.
So now that we established what the format for what the football is going to be like, and I think we gave you a good. I think we did well because you're confused. That's good. We did a good job.
Okay.
Yes, we did well because it's not easy to understand. So if we did it so that you understand, that means we suck, right? So we did good. I think we did really good. So
if I understood you and I grasped it, you would say that you did a bad job explaining it?
Yeah. Because it's not something you're supposed to grasp.
If you understood everything in one go.
But
if you did it all in one go, yeah.
What if I'm just friggin' smart?
He's trying to say he knows you're not. He knows you're not that.
I kind of know you're not smart. Yeah. I kind of know you're not smart.
Is that what he's saying? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not that smart. You're not that smart. So.
All right.
So in this show, we are going to be having some segments, and we are going to do what is our first segment. It's called Real World You get it? Real world.
Yes.
I made it up myself.
Yes. Is that a dad joke? I mean, Jesus.
Oh, by the way, we ended with a dad joke. Can I have mine?
You got yours?
Yeah, I got mine. Yeah. So,
I
what we're going to
didn't do my homework. I did not.
Well, talk to Dave. Dave has a lot. Just text Dave right now. He'll give you one. So a couple of reels you want to share. I mean, it's something that we're going to be doing every week. I think that's going to be Jordan's responsibility as a younger boy in the mix. But just some things that from the first week, or I don't know where most of them came from. So you have to unmute it. So like as you guys probably don't know, like we suffered a rather traumatic event that happened in our season. One of our players in Liverpool passed away. Last Friday was the first home game. He and Salah were pretty close, and he stayed back afterwards and with the fans applauded. They stayed for a while, and there are a couple of others that showed them in tears. Like it meant a lot to those guys, and we just wanted to share that part of it with you guys. You know about that, right, Monty?
Yep.
I mean, Yankee Boy.
Yep.
So this one, I think it's a lesson in bad parenting. And when you see
هذه الصورة ولد يبكي بارسا أنا ما هذه الصورة ولد يبكي وناصر مايوركا يبكي على الخسارة.
This is what Barcelona did to a child over the weekend. First game of the season, we beat the team 3-0, but we were winning 2-0 in the first half, and this child just couldn't take it, and he was crying, and the world started making fun of him. I don't want to laugh at him, you know. You're muted.
Yes, you know why? It's his parents' fault. It's the first game of the season. His dad, who I think is sitting next to him, was supposed to be like, son, you gotta understand this. Yes, all those things we're talking about with those big teams, as Kendrick said, they're not like us. They win. And they're like, what did they, right? Like, what did they, right?
I see that. Good one.
Yeah, they're not like us. We're not going to be successful. We're not going to win games. Actually, today, we go into the game, we're likely to lose. But the funny thing is that happened after a second player got sent off, the second guy who got sent off in the first half.
Yeah, this was 37 minutes into the match.
37 minutes into
the match. That was 37 minutes into the. So he knew their fate. Oh my God.
37 minutes into the season, he was crying. I blame his dad.
Score at that mark?
Huh?
What was the score at the 37-minute mark?
2-0.
It was 2-0. And they had two players sent off. Two players sent, so they were playing with 9 men against our 11. 37 minutes in, he was crying.
He gonna have a rough year, bro. That little boy.
If at 37 minutes in the first thing, you crying. But again, I blame his parents.
Yeah, that's done. That's on dad.
Right. I blame dad. So just so you guys know, we don't have the video here, but he got the opportunity to meet the players. It was Mallorca players he met, right?
Yeah.
Mallorca players. So it worked out well for him. He got to meet the players, the team support. He got to meet them and stuff, and that was cool. But I don't think he's going to live down this moment because, dude, you're crying too soon. You wait till the end of the season. If you know you're going down, that's when you're crying, right? So I'm not going to apologize for making fun of him. No, that's what we do.
It worked out well for the child. It worked out well for him in the end.
He'll cry more. He has more crying to do.
I think lost in all of this is the boy that's standing in front of him with his hands on his hips.
That's his brother. He got to meet the team as well.
You're gonna have to
was like, up. Yo.
He's like, dude, come on.
That's his little brother. That's his little brother. He's like, yo, You
Like,
can't be doing this slowly.
First game. What do you think was going to happen? I told you we were going to lose.
It's Barcelona.
It's Barcelona. What do you think? We're going to win? Playing against Lamar. And I'm sure that kid has a Lamar shirt. You probably have a Lamar shirt at home that he was probably wearing today too. This one, however, let's speak for yourself. The mic off.
Wait, what is happening here?
Wait, did you watch it? Watch it again. It's coming up. Watch it. Watch the goal scorer.
Look at the player. Look at the player who's celebrating.
Watch him running, coming, running wide there. Watch what happens. Goes over. He's celebrating. Ooh, he's so excited.
Wait. Sorry. I'm gonna blow this up. I'm sorry. Do it again. I know we're live, but do it again.
Oh, do it. Be live. Come on again. Just pay attention to the guy who scored.
Yes.
Right. Pretty good cross. Keeper came. Miss. Goal. He's celebrating. He's going to celebrate France. Cross the first barrier. Let it go.
Oh shit, it's freezing. Okay.
It's freezing. You missing this again?
It keeps freezing.
Who keeps freezing?
He said he's screen. Watch it again. Let's keep looking at the goal score.
Yes.
Tell me you saw it this time.
I'm gonna say yes, I saw it.
But he'd be lying. Did you see him jump the barrier? Goal. He's going. Watch him. He comes in. Jumps the first barrier. Jumps again.
Okay. And then it stopped. All right, we'll work on that, people.
Oh shit! You killed my joke.
It's done.
This time getting this ring. So he jumped into what's like a tunnel. Watch it again. Last time. This is the last time you've seen it. Alright, screw you. We ain't got time with you. You gotta get internet app together. You killing the jokes to be back here.
We were doing fine. I mean, I
don't know how with you. And this is my little favorite.
Don't the start you wanted, but you step on thief for the next one. Don't the start you wanted, but you step on thief for the next one.
You follow them, Johnny?
Don't the start you wanted, but you step on thief for the next one.
You're muted. But you don't know who that is.
Oh. No, I don't know them at all.
Brian Mbuemo.
Right.
You know how he looks with the beard and everything?
Yeah, or they're just mocking him.
The minute Brian Mbuemo went to Manchester United, this guy appeared. They put on this fake beard on him, and he did the physical as Brian Mbuemo. After the first game, he betrayed everything. His interview, he is Brian Mbuemo.
So I just had to look out for him for the entire season.
Look out for him for the entire season. Pay attention to that kid. It's fun. And that was the first segment. First time we showed Real World.
Yeah.
We like that one. We like that.
It's a working name.
What? Is it working?
Let's call it that. It's in progress.
Okay. It's in progress.
I said let's call it a working name.
Yeah. So guys, I think we could wrap up this one.
All right, I think so. Oh, look at that! Right at the 90-minute mark. How about that?
Yeah, I planned that.
Okay.
No matter what happened at the 90th minute, I was going to say, nah, just kidding. So, I mean, I think, from next episode, we'll be going into a little more on specific stuff. I think we needed to just set up what our world is like, Yankee Boy. Because this going on until May.
Mm-hmm.
And you will be hearing some stuff that, again, until the 1st of September, we'll be talking transfers. Because we have some big players out there, some big transactions that happen out there. While games are going on, that's going on right now. And then as soon as we get started, they break for international. So in the midst of all of this, we've got to mention that there are breaks within the season where people go play for their national teams. Because, well, the World Cup is next year, so World Cup qualifiers coming up. So we have periods, like about 3 periods in the season where people will go home.
10 days each period.
10 days each period, where will be no league football, but there will be international football, which we'll be covering here too. So you have that. So add that in the midst of everything.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot. And you will have your time. So give it about like after week 5 or so, then you will start seeing the Arsenal frustration. Well, the Arsenal, no matter what, if they win the first 5 games,
well, I'll tell you what, you're about to embark on something that you've never really paid attention to with me beyond the Yankees.
What's that?
Like, have you really ever followed September baseball?
Playoff?
No, not the playoffs, just the month of September. Like the last 2 weeks of the season. Because nowadays it would be about, there's really about in each league, I'd say there's about 9 teams altogether. That 6 teams will make the playoffs. 3 teams will win the division outright, and then you will basically break down with 6 teams fighting for 3 spots. 6 teams fighting for 3 wild cards. Basically, is what it boils down to. So, and now they set up the schedule so that the games are meaningful, or that you may play your rivals the last weekend of the season just because it may be a Yankees Mets Subway Series just because, or Yankee Red Sox to end the season. They'll just put that in there. And let's see where that ends up in. They put that in there in February, but let's see where they end up at the end of September because they'll both be good. So let's see what this looks like.
Nice. Yeah, that's
September baseball.
I just need to know when to watch games.
Huh?
Jordan, that's like a relegation fight.
Okay. I just need to know where to go to watch games, and I will start tuning into baseball because I want to learn too.
So one thing what you're looking for in our season, that's the season. Like, so you'll have out of the 20 teams, I know in England is this, you have the top 6 or 7 teams. They matter first because they play in the European competition. So the top 4, well, this year was the top 5, play in Champions League, and then you have Europa, which is next level down, and then you have the Conference League. The Conference League. So you have like the first 7 to 8 spots matters in what happens to the next season. Then you go to the bottom 3. Those 3 are the people who go down immediately, and the rest just get to say we finished the season. That's it.
It sounds confusing. We know. Don't worry.
Basically, watch baseball games on Sundays. You'll catch on. ESPN on Sunday. You'll catch on.
There you go. All right.
I'm gonna guide you through that.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
First episode done.
We're going to be doing some editing, right? Like there's some editing, some chopping up a little bit here and there now.
Hey, I don't think we can go on anything. I think what's right when you hear the audio back, I think you're gonna be like, all right, yeah.
And I want to hear the audio back.
Do they want to see all the shenanigans that get cut up in there and shit don't work?
So
ain't in it. The fuck.
So people, this is our information, our socials. Like, subscribe. We'll be putting stuff out moving forward. Join us for this ride. It's gonna be fun.
We'll be here.
You guys have to add to wrap up. You guys are the most boring end to any kind of segment ever. Like no kind of excitement. Nothing.
Hey, let's go, guys. First episode down.
How do you keep track of Will Smith?
How do you keep track of what?
How do you keep track of Will Smith in?
Hold on. Start again. What is that?
How do you keep track of Will Smith in the snow?
Let's hear this. Oh,
You get jiggy? No, I have no clue.
You follow the Fresh Prince. Richard, don't tell me you don't get that joke, Richard. I'm gonna cut you off.
All right, here mine.
that's so bad.
What?
So bad.
Look at this. What do you call a blonde woman who dyes her hair brown?
Oh my God. A blonde woman
Who dyes her hair
dyes
brown?
her hair brown. This is a blonde joke.
Shit.
This is a
Is
blonde
this
joke.
cancelable?
No, it's a blonde joke.
That would be all right.
It's in our generation. We allow it. Your generation may not allow it, but we allow it.
Blonde woman who dyes her hair brown.
Oh, I'm a crack. I'm a get a good chuckle. It's something about her being dumb. I'm sorry. It is. I just can't get it.
Abuna? I don't know.
What?
Artificial intelligence.
That's like it. Oh God, yes.
I know we just did. We just lost all our blonde viewers. We just lost all our blonde viewers, potential viewers. They just heard that and said we'll never
All of our
tune in again.
sponsors gone. Oh, so much for those Nike.
Yeah,
tickets.
all of our blonde sponsors, they're gone.
So much for that spot on Bravo.
Screw you guys. We out of here.
Wait,
All right.
he ain't get one.
Oh, you got one,
I
Jody?
don't have one this week. I didn't.
Ask
do
Steve.
one
Ask
more.
Steve quick,
I
man.
don't
Ask
want
Steve.
just this one. Fine.
All right.
You give me one. You give me one.
I'll get you one quickly. Yeah, I get one. That's all.
Yeah, you're okay. Drum roll. I didn't put that drum roll in this. In my song boy. Here's my drum roll here.
And I will leave you all with this. There are chains at the bottom of the Statue of Liberty's feet. And you should know what those chains represent. Real talk.
Is there a chain?
No, there are chains at the bottom of the
All right, I have
of
one.
Liberty's feet. No, it's
Wait,
not a riddle. Like, there are chains. There are
Wait,
chains.
Did you just go deep on us just like that?
Just like that. Just like that.
Shit.
Just like that. There are
Go ahead,
chains, like
buddy.
literal chains, on the bottom of the Statue of Liberty's feet. And it's your job to figure out what those chains represent. All right, dad joke,
Right.
hit it, go.
Why don't skeletons fight each other?
Why don't what?
Why don't skeletons fight each other?
Cause they got no guts.
Hey, you got it. Hey.
No, I got that joke.
Oh my god.
Yo, it's recorded. I got that joke correct.
And it's on
And it's
record.
on record.
Recorded, you got it.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't the best. That was scraping the bottom of the barrel there. It was just to get one out.
You know what they say. You know what they say in the world about this. Say clip that.
You're not gonna clip the Sugar and Tupac thing?
Well, you'll be clipping all that too. Sorry about that. All right, fools. We out.
We out of here.
All right, everybody.
All right.
Later.
Later.
Thank you, Kev.